Bullying in school has become one of the most serious problems affecting students today. It happens when someone repeatedly hurts, intimidates, or humiliates another person through physically, verbally, or even online. Behind every case of bullying, there's often a deeper issue, a lack of empathy, poor communication, or even problems at home. Many students who bully others have also experienced pain or rejection themselves. Bullying doesn't just affect victims, it harms the whole school environment. It leads to fear, low self-esteem, poor academic performance, and even mental health problems like anxiety and depression. To stop bullying, we need more than punishment. We need understanding, awareness, and kindness. With school, parents, and students must have worked together to build a culture where respect is stronger than fear.
Okay, Leshani, last time you told to me that there are a few girls in your class bothering you during recess. And if you're comfortable, can you share this to me more? And also, this conversation between us will be safe and private, so you don't have to worry, okay? Okay, so what happened?
So since I'm still new here, these girls in my class, they're very rude to me, they're very mean. They don't let me study peace. They always take my stuff and throw away my stuff. They pull my hair, they say mean things to me, make fun of my parents. They just don't make me feel welcome at all.
I'm so sorry that you have to go through that, but you really don't deserve this kind of bad things that happen to you. And so about this matter, did you tell to anyone?
I did tell to one of my close friends, but she doesn't seem to understand me. She just told me to ignore it, but I can't just ignore it that easily.
Yes. Okay, so did you ever try to approach your teacher about this?
No, I tried, but I'm just scared that they might make it even worse if they know I'm not getting to my teacher.
Yes, I truly understand that. Actually, that must be very hard for you. And did you ever try to talk to your parents about this?
No, my mom says I'm very sensitive and she doesn't seem to understand too, so I don't open up to them.
Okay, I understand your feeling. Actually, you are protecting yourself from being harmed and protecting your feelings. And can I know how do you cope with these situations?
At school, I just prefer to be alone. I isolate myself. I go to recess alone. I go everywhere alone. It's just to protect myself. And it's better for me than everyone else just being alone.
Okay, I really understand. Actually, your feelings are valid, and you should remember that this counseling session, I will be there throughout the whole session, and anything that you want to share to me, you can share.
Hi Taylor, it's nice to see you again. How have you been since our last session?
Not very good, miss. The students still call me names and sometimes they hide my things. I try to ignore it, but it really hurts.
I'm really sorry that is happening to you. It sounds like you have been feeling hurt or maybe even alone in this situation.
Yeah, I feel like no one really understands how terrible it feels. I don't even feel like going to school sometimes.
It sounds really tough. Thank you for sharing that with me. I can imagine how painful it is to face that every day. It takes a lot of courage to open up about what you are going through.
I hope they stop soon. I didn't do anything to them.
I understand how unfair it feels. You don't deserve to be treated that way. You have done the right thing by opening up about it. That's a very strong first step, and we'll work through it step by step.
Thank you, miss. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that. Just remember, you are not alone in this, okay? Let's continue exploring ways to make school feel like a safer place for you next time.
Okay, sure, miss. That sounds good.
So is the teacher around today? Where's my stuff? She's coming. No, I think she's coming on. Where's my stuff? She's not here. Who took my stuff? How would I know? Give me back. What kind of stuff? No, I didn't take. Give me back my stuff then. Why must I take your stuff? Yeah, you think you hide someone to take your stuff? You think we really want your stuff? Where is it? Oh my god. So pathetic. But I just put my stuff here. We never take. Yeah. Don't simply put blame on people. Now want to cry, now want to cry, now everything want to cry. Nah, after that the teacher's act will go and tell the teacher. Oh, we think of what bully you here. I'll take the stuff. Take all.
Hi, Vimal.
Hi, Miss.
So, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a bit better.
That's great. That's very good to hear that. So, Vimal, on our previous session, you've been telling me how you treated unfairly by your classmates. So, if you don't mind, could you share some details about it? Only if you're comfortable now.
Yes, Miss.
Sure. So, would you mind telling me what has been happening to you in school lately?
Actually, a few months ago, a group of girls, they call me by name, they tease me, and then they take all my things, my food and everything, they throw away, and then they keep my bag.
That's not very nice of them. You surely don't deserve to be treated such a way. The incidents that been happening to you. Have you ever tried sharing it to anyone?
Yes, I have shared with my friends.
So how did they respond to you?
First, they was very supportive. At the end, they thought that the bullies is like thanking me. So my friends say that don't take it so personal, don't take it so serious.
They're not very understanding of your situation, aren't they? So how about the teachers? Have you talked about it to your teachers?
No,
May I ask why, you know?
because I get scared because I think they know worse. If the bullies know, they will like bully me. So I scared the thing will get trouble.
That must be truly exhausting. You trying to keep your fears under control and at the same time focusing on your family. So, Vimal, what about your family? Are they aware of what's happening to you in school?
No, miss, because my both parents are working and we don't have time to like see each other.
See, so have you ever sort of like shared your school life, school issues with your parents at some point?
No, I haven't shared anything to my parents because I'm introvert and my parents have high expectation on me. So I don't want to break it.
I see, you're just trying to protect yourself and at the same time you're trying to keep your parents' trust towards you. I truly understand that. So if you don't mind me asking, you know, so with all these things that happen to you in school, how do you cope with it?
So I keep it into myself and I don't share to anyone and I skip the school because I get scared.
Okay, that happens. It's human nature to actually avoid anything that is, you know, scary. But it used to happen to me too back in school days. I used to avoid school whenever I did finish my homework because I was scared that my teacher is going to punish me. You know, this kind of thing happens a lot of time, like to everyone actually.
So I thought that I'm the only one that's facing this.
No.
Yeah.
At some point, everyone feels that fear in school. So it's okay. It's totally normal to skip school out of fear. So you see, Vimal, that's all for our session for today. So I'll see you back again on the next session. And Vimal, I have to tell you, you really showed a lot of courage today just by opening up your emotions and your thought. And I have to tell you, you're on the right track, Vimal. Okay, you're on the right track, and trust me, eventually you're going to feel better.
Thank you. I feel better now.
Well, after listening to you, I have some suggestions for you.
I'm open to your suggestion, miss. I really want to know what can make me feel better. I cannot take what I'm going through right now.
I see. Firstly, practice the 4-4-4 breathing technique. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and finally exhale slowly through your mouth for 4 seconds. This technique is very helpful to calm your nervous system and reduce stress.
Oh, I didn't know that just breathing can help me reduce stress.
Yes, it works wonders. Try it out and you will realize how effective it is. Another thing you could do is to use the coping toolbox.
What is a coping toolbox, miss?
It is a collection of activities to manage your difficult emotions. For instance, you could ask for help by talking to someone you trust. Talking helps you release pain, understand yourself better, and take control of your feelings.
Well, I'm close to my mother, but I normally do not share my problems with her. I always have the thought that others may not understand me and feel it is just a small matter. I do not want to be laughed at.
Trust me, Taylor, you will be amazed at how they respond, especially when they know you're in pain.
Thank you for the suggestion, miss. I will try both methods and hopes it helps me cope with the anxiety I'm facing right now.
I hope the session helps. If you ever need anything else, do let me know. I want to know your progress when we meet again in the next session. Goodbye and take care, Taylor.
Bye, miss.
Hey, you see this Taylor, she don't mind the hot tub like us or what? Using notebook and pen. It's the 21st century.
It is 21st century. Maybe her parents is poor. Look at her pinna for her book. Even her pencil case is also already there. Look at her, oh my god, you look so ugly. Oh, even you see, she's wearing mask to cover her ugly face.
Girl, let's stop.
So what are you going to do now?
You're gonna cry to daddy?
You going to tell teacher? What tell her? You think I'm scared? Why does she show face some more?
I've got something to tell you. Yes, they are bullying me. Guys, is it true that the three of you are bullying Taylor?
No teacher, she's lying.
Just because she couldn't afford a tab?
No, we didn't say anything. She's making up stories.
But she's crying now.
It's not our problem.
But the guys are crying.
Yeah, she always likes to cry.
What is this behavior? It's not very nice, guys.
Fine. I'm sorry, teacher.
You should apologize to your classmate.
I'm sorry, I guess.
Sorry, Taylor. I'm sorry, Taylor. We won't do it again. We won't do it again, hopefully.
Yeah, so Taylor, would you forgive them for what they did for you?
Yes.
The moral message from this video is that bullying is never okay. Not in school, not online, and not anywhere. Every word and action we say can leave a deep impact on someone's heart. We might forget it, but the person being bullied remembers it for a very long time. This video reminds us to choose kindness instead of cruelty, and empathy instead of judgment. Everyone deserves to feel safe, respected, and accepted for who they are. If you ever see someone being bullied, speak up, support them, and don't stay silent. A small act of courage can make a big difference. Together, we can build a school and a community where everyone belongs. where respect and kindness win over hate. Let's stop bullying and start caring.
Through this project, I learned that bullying is a serious issue that affects students emotionally, mentally, and physically. While working with my group, I also realized that how important is a counseling session is in helping students to feel safe and supported. I also gained a better understanding of how counselor can build the trust and also how to listen to them, empathy and also sympathy. Thank you.
Overall, bullying is a painful reminder of how power can be misused to hurt others. It often stems from insecurity, fear, or a need for control, and can take many forms such as verbal, physical, social, or even digital. What strikes me most is how silence enables it. Effective methods to combat bullying includes fostering empathy, encouraging open dialogue, and creating safe spaces where people feel seen and heard. Education and consistent interventions are key. When we empower bystanders to speak up and teach kindness as a strength, we begin to dismantle the cycle.
Overall, this project has helped me had a good understanding, a good learning experience that helped me grow academically and personally. And I feel much more confident that I can tackle with future projects after learning and after going through and overcoming the issues I faced in this assignment. That's all from me. Thank you.
In this project, I learned that it is important to build trusting therapeutic relationships with people who are experiencing bullying. As a therapist in a part of the counseling session, I noticed that a client seemed guarded at the beginning, so I used a calm tone and actively listened to the client to make them feel safe and understood when they express themselves in their own pace. This experience reminded me that patience and empathy are essential in supporting clients who have been hurt by others. To stop bullying, all stakeholders must join forces to promote open communication and create safe environments.
After doing this project, I realized how deeply bullying can break a person's confidence and sense of safety. While listening to the client's story and guiding them made me feel how much silent pain they suffer and how they're afraid to speak up due to the fear of being blamed or ignored. It reminded me that sometimes what they need most is not an advice, but someone who listens with kindness and patience. I learned that gentle question, using warm tones, or simply saying "I'm here for you" can actually give someone the strength they've been missing. Thank you.
After recording the bullying awareness video, I realized how deeply bullying can hurt someone, not just on the outside, but emotionally as well. It showed me that even small actions or words can have a big impact on a person's confidence and mental health. I also learned that staying silent makes the situation worse, and we all have a responsibility to speak up. This video reminded me that kindness, empathy, and support can truly make a difference. I want to be someone who helps, not someone who hurts.
This counseling video really made me think about how bullying affects students emotionally, socially, and even academically. I realized that many victims stay quiet because they feel scared, embarrassed, or don't know who to trust. Hearing the discussion helped me understand how important it is to pay attention to the people around us and notice when someone may be struggling. It also made me reflect on my own behavior and how even small action or word can impact someone more than we think. I learned that showing support, listening, and checking on our friends can make a big difference. Overall, this session reminds me that preventing bullying starts with awareness, kindness, and taking responsibility for the environment we help create in school.
So hi, my name is Vimal Nair Suresh. This is my reflection video for the counseling and guidance project. So yeah, what I learned is, before this I don't have experience being a client or a therapist, but this project that made me have experience being a client. So I get to know how the therapist and client are being communicated and how the clients overcome from the problem. And yeah, that's all that I learned, and thank you.
As I reflect on this project, bullying is harmful behavior that deeply affects individuals emotionally and mentally. It creates fear, isolation, and a loss of self-worth in victims, often leaving lasting scars. That is why therapists should play an important role in addressing the effects of bullying. Reflecting on bullying reminds us of the importance of empathy, kindness, and standing up for others. Therapists should provide a safe place to express these feelings, process trauma, and rebuild confidence. By acknowledging bullying and taking action against it, we help build a more inclusive environment. Let us choose to be united, not bystanders, and foster a culture where everyone feels valued and protected.
The counseling session we conducted between the therapist and client on bullying helped me understand how deeply these experiences can shape someone's confidence and sense of safety. It also taught me the value of active listening and the importance of creating a space when someone feels genuinely seen, heard, and supported. Acting as a counselor in the problem solution section made me reflect on the value of being encouraging and empathetic when offering solutions and the implementation guide.
As a future educator, I believe the knowledge gained from this project will help me better support my students' emotional and social well-being. Overall, the experience was a reminder that even small moments of understanding can make a big difference.